Oh shit. Pay the Cost TV. Pay the Cost TV. We back. Top of the week. Top of the week, motherfuckers. It's Monday, December 11th, 2023. You know what I'm saying? How y'all been doing, man? It's your gracious host, your gracious and humble host, Lewis Automatic. You know what I'm saying? The boss of Pay the Cost TV, as you all can see. Fix my camera. Adjust my camera. Yeah. Alright, so we back. Now I have a very interesting show. Some may say it's a little I'm not gonna say it's contradictory, because you know what I'm saying, this show will be broadcasted on various social media platforms as well as lewisautomatic.com. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna pause on that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, give some give some of that good stuff right there. But today's episode is we're gonna do some critical thinking when it comes to social media. And I'm gonna pose a question. Is today's generation of kids the new crackheads? Yes, that is a very legit question, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, the same way my generation, I guess you could say, were the crack babies. This generation of children are the social media babies, and I feel like this is very poignant and this is very relevant right now, because at this age, especially for my generation, when we were having children, basically we're gonna have a generation of children who know nothing but social media. So they're born into it the same way people from my generation and generations after that was born as crack babies, you know what I'm saying, afflicted, unfortunately, as their parents were using the drug. You feel me? As social media rewires people's brains, and you know what I'm saying, people are downloading this new information, this dopamine. Basically, I feel like the DNA of the children, the structure of the children is going to be basically changed because of these new addictions of the parents. The same way as a parent might have been addicted to crack and that affected the children, I feel like these parents addicted to social media thus are going to have children that are going to be pre-genetically disposed to be addicted to social media, because basically they've intertwined social media into everyday life to where you basically can't live without it. So I feel like that in that way it's kind of worse. You know what I'm saying? They can make social media arguably worse than drugs. Now you say, how could that be? Because you know we've seen the effects of drugs, and like obviously it's going to take some time, but I feel like it's going to be a way more subtle destruction. Because like obviously when you seen what crack did to neighborhoods. I'm from Detroit. You see what crack did to the neighborhood. You see what drugs did to the community. But you know, with social media, they introduced it as something that was new, fun, exciting, and they knew all the detrimental effects of social media and what it could do to the brain, because basically who the people that they hired to basically make social media as addictive as it is. Like you know, like we talk about dopamine, and I guess that's like the word that's short for dope, because I guess like with dopamine it's like the reward system. I'm far from a scientist or you know any type of doctor and shit, so it's like I'm armchair doctoring right now. But basically, you know, like with dopamine, it's like the reward pleasure system in the brain. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, when you I guess take a drug, you use a drug, you feel me, that gives you instant gratification, instant satisfaction. So I guess they liken it to where when you get a like on social media, you get a comment, a share, a new follower, there's the dopamine, that's the same center of your brain lights up, basically meaning like it's a new hit. You know what I'm saying? And people become addicted to this fame. And you know, in the movie Malcolm X, the great movie Malcolm X, Malcolm X by Spike Lee, starring Denzel Washington. I didn't read the autobiography of Malcolm X yet. I haven't read that yet. I'm definitely going to read that. I'm not gonna lie and say before the year is out, but next year that's definitely one of my on my to-do list to read the autobiography of Malcolm X. But in the movie, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm X that fame is more dangerous than any narcotic, because you know Malcolm was getting famous around this time. So Elijah Muhammad told Malcolm that fame is more dangerous than any narcotic. Well, social media is that narcotic. You feel me? It is that drug. Obviously, like they hire, like, you ever been to a casino with a friend? I'm not much of a gambler, but you ever been to the casino with a friend that's a gambler? And even like these are some real true experiences I've had with some people that even at a young age, that gambling is so addictive that damn near gotta tell your people like, look, either we leaving or I'm leaving. But either way, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get this. I know that sounds harsh, but sometimes that's the only way you can get them. You gotta drag a motherfucker out the casino. You have to threaten them with walking home. Well, I feel like those same people help basically make social media, like the attention specialists and like the people who specialize in keeping you in the casino, are the same people who specialize in keeping you on social media. Like the slots is like the scrolls. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're keeping you on that wheel. You're addicted to seeing them sevens and them jackpots the same way you addicted to hitting that scroll and seeing whatever it is you seeing on the algorithm. So it's like the scroll is like the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Why reinvent the wheel? I know I'm dropping hella game right now. Damn, this is crazy. But if you could figure that out, what I just said, right? I can go on a whole diatribe about what I just said. But if you can extract the knowledge from what I just said, then you will join me as we, you know what I'm saying, as we take over the world. But now, anyway, so like that's that in a nutshell. And like with social media, like I said, like they haven't even begun to scratch the surface. As scary as that sounds, I don't think they've even scratched the surface of what it can become, because as technology gets more and more just freakish and interactive, and now you got the AI. I've been fucking with the AI and shit. Man, you gonna be able to just close your eyes and talk to a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They already got motherfuckers getting a chip in them and shit. But this shit is crazy. But like when you think of social media, it can it's so dangerous because with the media comes propaganda. So with social media, there has by proxy to be propaganda that comes with it, because the media, I mean, that's the way you disseminate information to the mass public. So it's like anybody who can capture social media, there's basically it's a fight for the eyeballs. It's a fight for the attention. You feel me? We live in the attention economy, so it's a fight for eyeballs right now. And it's like there's nothing we could do about it. It's like we in the fucking matrix, dog, because you can't. I mean, you would want to live in a world. I mean, it sounds like a fantasy to live in a world where there's no phone. No, I mean, damn. I mean, that was just 30 years ago. Think about it. Just 30 years ago, there was no phone. Motherfuckers were leaving out the house with no phone. Think about that. Now, to leave out the house with no phone seems crazy. Like, how can I call somebody if there's a heaven forbid an accident, something goes on, I need to be able to contact somebody. But like, I guess back then you wasn't worried about it. It's like, nigga, you either had a pager or a payphone, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, oh, if I don't have 24/7 access to somebody, how am I going to get in contact with them? You see what I'm saying? You see how fucked up they got us now? To where it's like, if somebody doesn't have 24/7 access to you at all times, basically it's like you feel like you just out there, or it's like you're vulnerable. Basically, you feel like you're vulnerable or you're at risk if you don't have a phone to call somebody to do something. And if you think about it, I mean, like, not to say that those phones don't come in handy, because obviously they do come in handy when shit happens, but that's not an everyday occurrence where it's like you're stranded and you need your phone. It's really a convenience that we've made into an appendage almost, because it's such a convenience to be able to just to be driving and call somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's a convenience. for such a long time, our phones were regulated to the house. I mean, if a motherfucker had a car phone, they was balling. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, oh, I gotta have my phone to do what? I don't know. That's just the way that they made society now, is where you think you need your phone, but actuality you don't need it, except for a few, unless you're somebody who just takes calls every day. But then that's just a byproduct of the society we live in today, where it's like motherfuckers is as busy as they want to be, if that makes any sense. Like, I mean, you're as busy as, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you take as many phone calls as busy as you can be, I guess. So I guess that's the benefit, I guess. Like, if you can do, if you're busy to the point where you're doing business to where it's like motherfuckers constantly calling your phone, yeah, you're gonna need your phone every day. But it's like motherfuckers who don't need their phone every day still be like, you know what I'm saying, patting your phone all fucking, where's my phone? You losing your mind if you can't find your phone. But it's like, you just got your phone so you can scroll on your fucking internet. Nobody's calling you. You don't have it. You're not conducting business to where you need. I mean, think about it. There's some motherfuckers who really don't even need a phone bill. Like, cause I think about it, you might only make, I don't know how many. Well, I don't know. I can't judge another motherfucker life. I might be going on a tangent right now, but I'm just looking like, bro, like, how many phone calls do you need that are actually mandatory to make? And now it's like we've been socialized now to where it's like we just use our phones to call motherfuckers for this or for that, or to get on there to order some shit or look up some shit. And that's how we justify paying these phone bills. When it's like, in real life, nigga, you probably like, unless you calling a job, or unless your job texting you, or you know what I'm saying, you handling business, it's like, motherfucker, your phone bill could be like $20 a month. You know what I'm saying, for just necessary calls. It's like, we don't play it like that, but that's just the way society got us wrapped up and shit. But that's my own tangent, man. Paid the Cost TV, episode 12, man. We you know what I'm saying, we running through these things, man. We doing them weekly. You know what I'm saying, your man's, I've been working. Got a lot of shit going on, man. Trying to maintain the social life. But no matter what, man, I come through and I do these shows, man. It's a dedication, man. It's therapeutic for me, but I also want to bring something enlightening to my viewers, and something insightful, and just I don't want to keep you too long, but just, you know, give you something to think about, and, you know, see your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hope you fuck with me. But it's today's episode, Pay the Cost TV. Your man Louis Automatic signing out.